Hey guys, Valencia back with another video, and today we're going to be testing out the iRAY DW30 from 7RYMS. You're actually hearing it right now. I have it clipped onto my shirt. This is actually a dual transmitter system. I have one microphone here in my hand and the other one here in my pocket, and this is actually the rechargeable case that everything goes in. So we're going to talk about all of that in this video, and we're also going to be comparing these microphones to the Comica dual set and the Rode Wireless Go 2. So a lot to go over in this video, so let's get into it. By the way guys, I'm gonna make it where all of the audio that you hear in this video is coming directly from the 7RYMS kit. Unless we're doing an audio comparison against the Rode or the Comica, you'll be hearing this microphone the whole time. So one benefit of having wireless microphones is the fact that you can get really far away from the camera and still have crystal clear audio. And the great thing about these is the 8 gigabytes of internal storage, meaning that if you have any dropouts or interference, that you still have your backup recording to save your audio. Now, what's up with this name, 7RYMS? Where does it come from? The 7 stands for godly or Buddhist stories, and rhymes has to do with sound or audio. So the full name, 7RYMS, means creating endless possibilities in the audio and sound field. I recently did a wedding where there was no sound system in the room for the reception, so this camera is actually 15 feet away on a 70-200, and this is what the shotgun microphone sounds like for that camera.
But to 30 more years, to 30 more years of showing us what love truly is.
Notice the music in the background and the photographer's camera flashes and the echo in the room. Now let's hear the 7RYMS.
But to 30 more years. To 30 more years of showing us what love truly is.
And our vocals are super clear now. Let's hear another example. Without the microphone.
Thank you both for showing us what true love really looks like.
And this is the 7RYMS.
Thank you both for showing us what true love really looks like.
So with so many microphone companies coming out with these dual transmitter systems, I guess the real question is, where does the 7RYMS fall in line with what else is out there, like the Comica BoomX-D2 Pro, which has dual transmitters and recording functions, and this one actually comes with a lot of accessories as well and a nice case. And then of course you have the Rode Wireless Go 2, which this also has the internal recording function, but it doesn't come with quite the amount of accessories that some of these other kits have. So let's go ahead and jump back in the studio and talk about the differences between these kits and maybe which one falls in line with your budget and what you need to get accomplished. So let's jump in there now. All right, now let's take a look at what you actually get in the kit. Really nice packaging. This is really clean looking. We have all the accessories. So this is the case that actually holds the 7RYMS iRAY DW30 microphones in it, and it's also a chargeable battery case as well. So you can recharge this case through USB-C here on the back and take this wherever and throw it in your backpack, and it'll recharge the units until you actually take them back out or they're fully charged. So with the actual microphones themselves, the case is magnetic, and there's little magnets here on the bottom of the transmitter, so you can actually hear them snap into place like that. And now you don't have to worry about your microphones, you know, falling out if you happen to dump this over or something like that. They're held in there magnetically. After using the microphone for a bit, I found out the magnets are not on the bottom, but they're actually on the clip on the back, so you can stick it to things like a C-stand arm like this. But my main gripe with this clamp on the back is that it doesn't actually fit on top of the camera, so I'm always clipping this onto my Peak Design strap on my camera or something like that, because it has these little ridges inside that prevent it from sliding into a shoe mount. So it kind of makes it really hard to mount. There's no 1/4 threads on here either, which just make it where it kind of dangles, or I hook it to an HDMI cable or something like that. So that's just one minor complaint. So here is the receiver, and here is what the transmitters look like. Very small, extremely lightweight, an 1/8 inch to 1/8 inch cable. One is right angled for your camera, and the other end goes out of the receiver. You also have a TRS to TRRS cable for your phone. That one's indicated by the gray adapter here. Comes with one triple USB-C to USB-A adapter in case you want to charge these from another device like just a regular wall plug or something like that. And this is really awesome. They both come with their own lavalier microphone. And each microphone has a lavalier clip on it for attaching to your talent's clothing. And last but not least, we have two little dead cat windfers for each of the microphone capsules. They made these grooves nice and deep so you can actually put this on the transmitter and don't have to worry about your wind muff falling off. Here is the receiver, and you just turn that on with this button on the front, power button that also changes the modes. There are assignable buttons for each transmitter, transmitter A and transmitter B, and then the USB-C port on the side. On the back here, you will have to pull off this little battery tab here, and that's just a little place where the battery connectors can connect to the transmitter or receiver. So each of them have this little pull tab on it that you'll take off, and that just connects with the pins here inside. So it just goes on there just like that, and now we're charging. The transmitter and the receiver are the exact same size and dimensions. The only difference I see there really being is the button layout. So on the transmitter, you'll see on the front there's a record button, and on the receiver that is a power and a mode button. So I'll go ahead and turn them both on. The power button is on the right side of the transmitter. So they connect really quickly, as you can see here. We're just waiting for that connection on the receiver. There it goes. So it took about maybe 5 to 6 seconds to get the receiver to receive. So here are the screens for the transmitter and the receiver. On the receiver here, you can change the different modes with this button on the front. Under safety mode here, you can have your right channel coming in 6 decibels lower than your left channel, and you can adjust that here on the side with the A and B gain here. So no matter what, it'll always be 6 decibels lower than whatever you set on your left channel. So let me power on this other microphone. Under mono mode, each microphone is coming in at the same decibel, and these microphones will be mixed together in this regards. Now under stereo mode, each of these transmitters can be controlled independently with the button on the side here. So let's say I want to raise the gain of transmitter A to about 6, and I want to raise the transmitter B up to about 12 decibels. So I can control those independently, which is a really, really welcome feature that I've mentioned in other videos on other microphone systems. So I do appreciate the fact that you can control these independently. They don't just control them both like on the Rode Wireless Go 2. So that's everything that you get with the kit. Really, really nice case. The only thing I see that could be a negative is that I wish this opened up and I was able to store these lavalier microphones and the other cables and stuff in it. So if this opened up underneath the bottom right here and I was able to put these in it, I think that would be perfect. But I really appreciate that it has the rechargeable case, because I've had to add one of these on to my Rode kit. Each device lasts about 6 hours, and the battery case can recharge the entire set twice. Speaking of case, let's go ahead and talk about the differences between the different sets of transmitters that I have here. Starting off with the 7RYMS, it has the rechargeable battery case. The Comica has a hard case that holds everything in it, such as the lavaliers, the cables, and everything, whereas the 7RYMS does not. And then you have the Rode Wireless Go 2, which just has this soft burrito style pouch, which does hold everything in it, but it really doesn't come with much. And if you want to add on the additional battery case, that is about $50 to $60. The 7RYMS iRAY DW30 comes in at $239, or you can find a $15 coupon on Amazon and find it between $220 to $240. The Comica BoomX-D2 Pro comes in at $269. The problem with it is it's totally out of stock on B&H Photo, and Amazon can't even find a link for it. And the 7RYMS and the Comica both come with included lavaliers. The Rode Wireless Go 2 comes in at $270 to $299, and it doesn't come with any lavaliers. So if you want to add those on, that's an additional $79 a piece. That comes out to $457. And if you were to add the battery case, that puts it up over $500. The 7RYMS comes with 2 connecting cables, one for the phone, one for the camera. The Comica comes with 3 connecting cables for different cameras and your smartphone. The Rode comes with 1 cable just for your camera, no smartphone cables. The 7RYMS also comes with a triple USB-C charger. The Comica also comes with a triple charger. The Rode comes with single individual USB-C cables. The 7RYMS and the Comica both have a pressable record button, whereas the Rode just automatically records. With the Rode Wireless Go, continuously recording means you have really long clips, and you have to go into the Rode Central app and actually export the pieces of the audio that you need. On the other 2 systems, the 7RYMS and the Comica, you just simply plug these into the computer and drag and drop the files over to a folder. Simple as that. So in this test, you're hearing the 7RYMS lavalier with the 7RYMS transmitter in my pocket. How does this one sound? In this test, you're hearing the Rode Lavalier Go connected to my shirt and the Rode Wireless Go 2 transmitter in my pocket. So how does this lavalier sound? In this audio test, I have the Comica lavalier microphone clipped onto my shirt and the Comica BoomX-D2 Pro in my pocket as well. So how does this lavalier sound? In this test, you're hearing the onboard microphone for the 7RYMS iRAY DW30. So how does this onboard microphone sound clipped onto my shirt? For this audio test, you're hearing the Comica onboard microphone clipped onto my shirt. So how does this microphone sound in this kind of configuration? In this audio test, you're hearing the onboard microphone for the Rode Wireless Go 2. Holy crap. This is a long bell. We'll do this one as soon as these bells stop ringing. This bell's been going for like 2 minutes or so. This is pretty cool. Losing daylight. And in this test, this is what the onboard microphone sounds like. And this is what the onboard microphone sounds like for the Rode Wireless Go 2 clipped onto my shirt. So how does this microphone sound? All right, this next test is testing the Rode Lavalier Go on all 3 systems, so we have a consistent microphone for all of them. This is the sound of the Rode Lavalier Go on the Rode Wireless Go 2, so let me know how this one sounds. So this is a microphone check on the 7RYMS with the Rode Lavalier Go. What it sounds like. Now, the sound of the Rode Lavalier Go on the Comica BoomX-D Pro. I did a bunch of other tests too, but there was so much interference on the 7RYMS and the Comica transmitters from being all so close together that I really can't show you much more than these examples. But just know that the Rode Wireless Go 2 did have the best shielding and the least amount of interference in my test. And it also went a little bit farther in my distance test. All right guys, so you've been hearing the sound of the iRAY DW30 wireless microphones compared to some of the other microphones out there. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about the sound of them and if you'll be picking some up. There will be links to everything down in the description below. As always guys, shoot for the stars and I'll see you very soon in the next video.